Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Lacuna. And in the last episode, guys, Neil investigated the area where Banny was murdered and deduced that the sniper round that killed him originated from the Sakura Hotel. So we headed over here and went up to the top floor, and sure enough, it looks like all evidence points to a man named Diaz as the actual shooter. But Diaz is nowhere to be found. So now we have two cases ahead of us. One to figure out what Diaz looked like, and another one to figure out what member of the hotel staff actually helped him escape by disabling the hotel's vehicle tracker. So two cases at the same time. Let's go ahead and do this. I'll never get used to being out in the field like this. See if you can find out how Diaz got away. Go ahead and talk to the staff. It's a nice aquarium. Oh, they got a piano player. Excuse me, sir. How can I help you? Did you see anybody leave between 1:30 and 2:15? Well, I was right here all night, but I really didn't pay attention to that. Sorry. We gave a concert earlier, and I kept playing for the people that stuck around. Thank you. Well, how can I help you? Have you ever met Mr. Diaz? Diaz, the guest from the 8th floor? I think I talked to him yesterday. He was having a late-night drink at the bar after he arrived. I was packing up my things when he went to his room. I asked him about the viola he was carrying. Quite an expensive model, I have to say. A viola, huh? Did he show it to you? No, he kept it in his case. He generally wasn't the talkative type. That's where he kept the weapon. Okay, old school. What does Diaz look like? He's a redhead with a beard. Thank you. That's all for now. That was a very helpful piano player. Holy crap. Banny's murderer. The perp's hair is red. They probably have a viola case. And their beard is... Now, he didn't say that the beard was red. He said he had red hair with a beard. I mean, it could be possible that he could have a blonde beard. That would look kind of strange with red hair. But for right now, let's go ahead and say that he has a red beard until we get other information. We'll just assume that the, I don't know, carpet matches the drapes. Hello, ma'am. Excuse me, madam. Can I ask you a few questions? Okay. Did you see anybody leave between 1:30 and 2:15? No, I was back in the kitchen cleaning some glasses. Had a lot of dishes to do after the concert tonight. Can I go now? I have a young boy at home and the sitter can't stay much longer. I'm sorry, but the hotel is on lockdown until further notice. You might want to give them a call. It could be a while until you can leave. Thank you. I have another question. Okay. Have you met Mr. Diaz? Diaz? Doesn't ring a bell. Don't ever think he came to my bar. Thank you. That's all for now. And we have a discrepancy right off the bat here, guys. Was it? He was having a late night drink at the bar after he arrived. Interesting. Did we find out when he checked in? Banny was shot. Diaz left. Wait, can we find out from the clerk? Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you a question? Happy to help. Did you see anybody leave between 1:30 and 2:15? No, I was fast asleep until I got called down to the lobby. I have my own room upstairs. Your own room. Do you live here? Mostly, yes. Thank you. I'm happy to help. Do you know what Mr. Diaz looks like? Unfortunately, I've never met him. The reception wasn't occupied when he checked in last night. He used our electronic check-in service. Thank you. My colleague said that the guard who is in charge of the vehicle tracker in the backyard. Is that correct? Yes, Mr. Smith. Is the tracker ever turned off? Turned off? No, it operates around the clock. And it doesn't usually break or have hiccups of any sort? I don't think so. It was installed the day before yesterday. I can't imagine that it's already acting up. But Mr. Smith can certainly answer your questions about the tracker in more detail. He's usually not in contact with our clients. I apologize if he appears untrained. Thank you. That's all for now. So, is this him, the esteemed Mr. Smith? Evening. Could you answer a few questions? Ooh. Did you see anybody leave between 1:30 and 2:15? Or a car picking someone up? Could be. Bunch of people got picked up after the concert. But I'm more interested in people going in than out. I see. When was the concert over? It started at 20:30. Took about 3 hours, but some people stuck around at the bar a little longer. Thanks. So we're dealing with military time, huh? Have you met Mr. Diaz? Diaz? Who's that? A guest from the 8th floor. He arrived last night. No, haven't talked to any guest in a while. Thanks. I heard that the vehicle tracker was turned off tonight. Do you happen to know why that is? No idea, really. It's supposed to be running around the clock. Are you sure it was turned off and didn't just malfunction? Pretty sure. Said it was offline. I just turned it back on and it seems to be running fine now. Plus, it's only been there for 2 days. It's a good brand, too. Can it be turned on or off from anywhere other than this booth right here? No. And it's just been you here all night? Nobody else? Well, sometimes I take a break. I usually ask Felicia or Bernard to take over and keep an eye on everything. Felicia or Bernard? Felicia's the bartender, the one who won't shut up about her stupid kid. Bernard's the pianist. Did they take over for you tonight? Yeah. Let me think. Felicia at 2200, Bernard at 045. Both for about 15 minutes. Thanks. That's all for now. Interesting. Okay. Should we go into investigation mode? Oh. Alright, let's see if there's anything over here first. Nope. Let's see what this is. Oh, something's about to happen. Oh, I'm sorry, am I interrupting something? No. Going for a smoke? Yep, might as well. Sounds like you're going to keep us here for a while. Probably. Hey, I have a question. Do you always store your whiskey in the backyard? That's an expensive brand to just leave out here. Oh, looks like they forgot to bring in part of tonight's shipment. I'll let the bartender know. Was the whiskey dropped off here by car? Yeah, the alcohol often comes in pretty late. Do you remember when they landed tonight? No. Wait, I do actually. I saw them arrive when I went back in after a break. It was precisely at 22:10. Oh, now you're doing military time, okay. Are you sure about the time? Yeah, I was looking at my cell right at that moment because I got a message. Thank you. Okay, I thought that was going to be much more sinister than it was. Oh, kitty. A crate full of expensive-looking whiskey. Alright, anything here that we need to... Oh, okay, here's the time. So the last... Can we click anything else? No? 2204 was when it went out. So... Let's... 2204... And according to the guard... When did... Felicia at 2200. Okay, all the evidence right now, in my opinion, is pointing at the bartender, because she denied the fact that Diaz went to the bar in the first place, and was at 2200 when this thing started messing up at 2204. Cool, but let's also pay attention to what the pianist just said. And they arrived at 2210. Alright. Any specific questions? Not to you. I have plenty for her, though. Excuse me, madam. Could I ask you a few questions? Okay. The vehicle tracker was turned off earlier, and I'm trying to find out why. Do you know anything about it? I heard that you briefly took over for a guard a while ago. I did, but why would I want to turn off the tracker? I wouldn't even know how. Thank you. That's all for now. Excuse me, sir. How can I help you? The vehicle tracker was turned off earlier tonight. Wondering if you might know something about it. Did you stand in for the guard tonight? Well, I did, but just for a few minutes, and I touched nothing. Was the tracker still turned on while you were there? I really don't know. I just sat there until he came back. Thank you. That's all for now. Can we sit here and have a sit? Can check over here with the... I think we've got it, though. They try to throw a little bit of a curveball with the military time, but... So... Banny's murderer. Let's go ahead and say red hair, red beard with the viola case. And Diaz's escape was turned off by... the guard, the bartender, the receptionist, the pianist, the bartender. For sure. Okay, let's see what happens here. We're going to submit it. Yes? Talk to the bartender. Confront. Excuse me. I'm afraid we have to have another chat. I've really got to get home soon. I don't know if you have kids you've got to take care of. The guard told me that you took over for him during his break at 2200. After that, no more vehicles were scanned on the launch pad. However, the guard said the people were picked up in the backyard all night. According to the pianist, there was a delivery shortly after 10, but there's no record of it. The tracker must have already been turned off. Care to explain what's going on here? I don't know what you're talking about. If you won't be honest with me now, I'll have to take you in for questioning. What? No, I have to get home. Mr. Diaz is suspected of being involved in an interplanetary murder case. I don't have to tell you how serious it is to be complicit in something like that. Murder case? Shit, I didn't know what he was up to, okay? It was about the money. Did he kill someone? Please tell me everything from the start. Diaz was at my bar last night. He offered me a drink. At first I thought he was going to hit on me, but then he said he needed my help, that he was expecting a visit today, and that his visitor wanted to stay under the radar. He asked me if I could do him a favor and turn the car tracker off. He offered me a bunch of money for it. I had to take it. I really needed it, okay? I didn't think it would do any harm. I assumed it was about a secret lover, maybe a famous one. It wouldn't be the first time around here. It's also pretty commonplace that our guests ask for special favors. This was a pretty small one, honestly. And then I saw Diaz leave tonight. He was picked up by a guy in a white van. I realized he had lied to me and I got cold feet. That's when I called in the anonymous tip. So that was you. Why didn't you say right away that he got away in a van? I don't know. I panicked, okay? I said he was suspicious and I hoped you'd take it from there. I didn't want to implicate myself by drawing attention to the car. I see. A white van, huh? Did you catch any more details about the car or the driver? No, I'm sorry. What does Mr. Diaz look like? He's a skinny, tall guy with red hair and a red beard. Please, you have to understand, I didn't think it was a big deal. You can't tell anyone. I can barely make ends meet. I can't lose my job or go to jail. I have a son. I'll think about it. Talk to Gary. Well, we made the right call. They said special favors happen to the privileged in this hotel all the time. Paparazzi and probably all kinds of nonsense happen here. Okay, so we are pretty much confirmed. Red, viola case, and red. Think I might know how our guy escaped. He bribed the bartender to turn off the vehicle tracker in the backyard. After she did that, a white van came to pick up Diaz. Bartender gave the anonymous tip to the police when she realized that Diaz had lied to her. It sounds like a risky plan, banking on the cooperation and silence of a stranger like that. I think that part was improvised. The tracker was installed only 2 days ago. Don't you think she might have been an accomplice from the get-go? Unlikely. If she was, I don't think she would have called in a tip. Maybe. But we should have her arrested just to be sure. Honestly, just leave her be. We got bigger fish to fry. What are you talking about? She's clearly involved in this whole conspiracy, knowingly or not. She did something she thought was insignificant to make some extra money. She's probably underpaid and she has a kid. Do we really want to risk her going to jail? She should have thought of that. Knowing makes us complicit. We'd be breaking the law. The law and justice aren't always the same thing. Gentlemen, I've been looking into that white van while you were talking. A vehicle matching the description passed by a nearby security camera at about the right time. Pretty sure that's it. I followed its trail. It was last scanned a few minutes ago and seems to be parked now. Where? In the lower layers, just a few train stops away. Excellent work. Conrad, you go and check it out. I'm waiting for the chief here. He's on his way. Want to see this place for himself. And I'll get back to HQ. I have more help with the database at my fingertips. Copy that. I'll catch the next train and keep you posted. Okay, did we... Closed, ongoing. Red, oh. This is where we track him down. See if there's anyone else that we can talk to. I hope that could be of service. I'm so sorry. Please don't tell anyone. Alright, that's it over here. So we can say bye to the kitty who we saw. Bye, kitty! You were our favorite. That was cool. Just that little bit of dialogue gave me the idea that there was something fishy going on. And not just because we ran past an aquarium. I think our partner's going to turn on us because we're being a little too compromising. That's okay. These things happen. And we already got a nice smoke there. How did we... Oh, yeah. Still can't go that way. Maybe we have to try and find him in the crowd. That would be kind of a cool touch. And no news. No news is best news in this world, I'm thinking. Causeway Canal. 3:35 in the morning. Red hair, red beard. Data leaked. Oh, here's the van. Hey, Neil, did you find the van yet? Looking at it now. Seems like they dumped it. Figured as much. I dispatched a team to your location that'll give the van a thorough screening. You should leave it behind and go after the perp now. Maybe he's still close. Be careful. I've been looking into Mr. Diaz some more. His ID seems to be completely fake. There's no record of it before he checked into the hotel. Fake IDs are very hard to come by. You need a surgeon to put it in, and a very good hacker who injects it into the federal database. This is yet another sign that we're dealing with a big fish here, or more likely a bunch of them. Copy that. Thanks for the heads up. This must be the van we've been looking for. Has no license plates. Let's be nice and cool here and just walk. Increase the tension. Oh, you got a pug on a leash. You don't look like you're here for the concert. Wish I was. Can I ask you a question? You see the person that landed the van over there? Do I look like a snitch to you? Do I look like police to you? Fair. If you're not a cop, what are you? Neil Conrad, CDI. Damn, CDI? That's even worse. Look, did you or did you not see the driver? Trying to find out where they went. I've only been out here for a minute. My dog needs to take a leak and then we're going back in. You're taking your dog to a concert? He appreciates good music. Are we done? If you didn't see anything or anyone suspicious, yeah. Look, man, everyone around here probably looks suspicious to you. If you want to do some actual good, have a look around down at the pier. My friend Rob keeps having trouble with his business. Some assholes climb onto his boats, leave their shit behind, make a mess. That's maybe something to look into. But then, you're not really interested in helping the community, are you? You have me all figured out. Have fun at the concert. I think that was a very subtle, like hint, without being a snitch. Ooh. That's kind of cool. What we got here? A place to sit. Welcome to Port Bureau Canal 39918. Seems like something we may have to come back to. Probably to check like a ship or something. Now definitely we're going to have a smoke at the docks. That just makes sense. What's with the fancy suit? I just bought smokes. There you go. I feel like he should be doing a monologue right now with the fog. That's a great trope. Okay. So, where exactly do we need to go here then? Wait, what did she say again? Climb onto his boats. Alright. Just gonna see if there's any other way this direction. And then if not, we may have to see if we can actually go on that little boat that we saw where the guy was talking. Negative. Going into investigation mode and check it out. Okay. See, I automatically go up that way. Rope on this bollard seems to have been cut recently with a pocket laser. So a ship got away, huh? Interesting. So now we probably head to the Port Authority. Oh wait, no man. Excuse me, sir.
Huh?
Have you been here all night?
Who's asking?
Neil Conrad, CDI. I'm here investigating a case.
CDI? Every time you're looking for a culprit, it's always down here, huh?
We're all from the same city.
Sure as hell doesn't feel like it.
I noticed a rope over there that looks like it's been cut recently. Do you know anything about that? Did someone steal a boat?
Did Rob call you here?
That could... Nah. Rob.
Huh. Didn't think so. But he's still going to want to talk to you. Rob! Someone's here about your boat?
Well, tell him to get up here then.
You heard the man.
Alright. Well, I guess being truthful actually helped out here. So we'll be heading to the boat rental place to talk to Rob, I think at the beginning of the next episode, guys. As the mystery deepens. I'm glad we were able to figure out what Diaz looks like. I'm kind of like still looking to see if he just like walks by and we don't even notice it. But we'll see what happens. Hope you all have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.